said by Jean and Ebony and Pam, it certainly has. I look at things so much different. I had a conversation with my baby girl Pam, and it's always so. I said to my husband last night, I says, it's just uh, so beautiful, so filling, so full. I get so full when I talk to her because then I'm thinking this is my baby, this is my child, and yet she encouraged me so very much. It just makes my day. So and saying that, I just feel that sometimes just listening to your family, it sort of just heals your wound, and you can speak to them when you cannot talk to anybody else. And so our conversation, Pam, yesterday, it just healed my wounds. It truly did. I was able to sleep easy last night. Wanted to share with you because it is actually my behavior, and it is my behavior, has actually just has taken over control. And I know now, I knew before, but I can speak it now, that my behavior and my speech has taken over a certain control over my life, and I said to myself, devil, you're a liar. I'm not going to, as of yesterday, I says, this will not continue. I will not let this here make me so unhappy that I can't say things to my family that I need to say because I don't want to hurt, and I don't want them to hurt me more, and I don't want to hurt them, period. So I say it just taught me to how to guard my heart, and I think that's what happens. Sometimes we don't want to say anything because we don't want to hurt anybody else, but we're hurting ourselves. So I'm learning now to speak the truth, and I know the truth will set me free. And
Amen.
I kept all the day yesterday and last night. Speak the truth, Juanita. And Jane, I say to you because you're hurting, and yet you don't want anyone else to hurt you. First, we got to think of ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We are first. So speak the truth, regardless. That's what I have said as of yesterday. I'm going to speak the truth no matter how it hurts. It hurts me. It hurts those that I love. But I'm going to speak the truth. So I urge you and all to do the same thing. Just speak the truth. And it's just to say it. Speak the truth, regardless of who it hurts, because you are already hurting.
Mm-hmm.
You are hurting. I'm hurting. All of us who keep these things within ourselves hurts. So I'm tired of hurting. So I will speak the truth and be free of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just so happy and relieved. It's such a relief in my heart today that yesterday I spoke with Pam, and again, like I said, she I get so full, and I won't say any more because if I say some more, you can see some tears coming through the phone. I be well. Enjoy your trip to New York.
Thank you.
Say what you have to say. Get back on the plane, sleep, whatever. Enjoy the day.
Thank you, Juanita. I appreciate what you said. It was very heartwarming and uplifting. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So thank you, everyone who shared. And I want to close this section out with there is something that happens when we actually speak from our hearts. And I was sharing with someone earlier today about when I stand in a confident knowing that I am being true and authentic to myself, then the rest of the world is just something that happens when I'm not approaching my relationships from a place of begging for understanding or fear or those kind of senses. People pick up on that. It's kind of like, I don't know if you've ever seen it where they talk about like a dog. They can sense fear. And so they're more likely to respond to you when you're afraid. They're going to respond in kind to your fear. So when I stand in my confident knowing of who I am, what my position is, not being swayed by what someone else feels about me or what I'm saying or what I'm doing. This is me, accept it or not, that's fine. And I'm not saying it from a perspective of you have to get me, you have to understand me. Simply saying this is what I am doing, and I'm going to respect your opinions, and period. I'm going to respect what you're saying, but I am going to do what I need to do for me. And there's a strength that's gathered in that, and people sense it and pick up on it and respond accordingly. So I wanted to close with that.
Thank you, Pam.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you,
Good
everyone,
words.
for sharing. Where your concerns are, where your problems are, and allowing me and others the opportunity to offer advice and real tangible next steps and clear steps on how to move from where you are to where you're trying to get. And that's what Life Heals You does. I provide those clear steps. And then I support and encourage you in order to move in that direction, because it's one thing to say go do something. It's another thing to have somebody who's walking side by side with you, giving you suggestions, providing you with resources. The difference, one of the things that sets Life Heals You apart is that I walk with you as you do what it is that you're saying. I hold you accountable. You say you want to do something, okay, great. Now I'm going to give you steps on how to get there. You're going to agree or not to those steps, because it's not about me deciding for another person. It's simply saying, these are the things that I'm seeing. These are some suggestions on how to get to where you want to go. Do you agree? Do you want to do these things? If the answer is yes, great. You say yes, I say, okay, we're going to get there in this amount of time. You're going to agree to that or not, and then we're going to move forward. And then I'm going to keep asking you, going to keep encouraging you. Oh, okay, did you do what you said you were going to do? The answer, yes. Let's make it happen. And then what one sees is success on the other side of it. You're no longer stuck with where you were. Mm-hmm. And so that's one of the gifts of working with Life Heals You and the pilot program in particular, which is a 6-week program where 6 people get an opportunity to work one-on-one with me through Life Heals You, to give me one problem, and then let's get it done. And the areas in which I can do that in is professional organizing, personal advising. Those 2 areas, I move a process forward with you. And so I wanted to share about the pilot program and also to give people an opportunity to be able to work with me with that. And so I wanted to share about that again. And I also wanted to say, people have asked me about how massage therapy plays into and how I use the body and massage therapy in order to make that connection between what's going on in a person's life and how it works with how things are showing up in the body. There is such a very clear correlation between our bodies and what's going on in our life. Our body is the closest barometer to, like, say, for example, stress. When we're stressed, we're going to feel it in our body. Our backs hurt, our neck hurt, our head hurts. We have crazy headaches. Our stomach is upset. It's just, and it's all related to what's going on in our life. And so I use body work in order to help people to get in contact with their bodies. What's going on inside of me? And then I ask them questions just like I did today. I ask questions on how, what's this? What's this feeling? What's going on in your neck? What's going on in your life that might be causing this? What's causing you a pain in your neck? Your butt hurts. What's that pain in the butt? Where is it other than your butt? And
he's sitting in the living room.
Yes, exactly. It's sitting in the living room in the recliner. And we have to make that connection, and because if we do make it, then we can actually start affecting change in our life and therefore in our bodies. And so that is the correlation that Life Heals You makes through body work, through personal organizing, same situation, what's going on in our homes, what's going on in our office. why, I did a video recently about getting that stack of paper dealt with that just keeps piling up. And so in any case, I wanted to share a little bit more about the pilot program and give anyone an opportunity who is interested in participating with it to either say so now or get in contact with me offline to, say that you're interested in being a part of it. So anyway, so that's that. Does anybody have any questions in regards to anything that we've talked about already on the call? Anything you want to share? Okay.
No questions, just gratitude. Thank
Okay.
you, Pam, and thank you to all the participants. It's been greatly helpful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So, well, we're running a little early today, but again, if we have some more time, we have probably about another 5 minutes or so. So if anybody has anything else that they would like some advice on, I am open to offering it. Okay. So we will check out. So I have a question. What did you notice yourself thinking during today's call? What did you think? What was it that you thought about during today's call? And I'll go last.
This is Jean, and what I was thinking was how blessed I am to have the opportunity to be on this call, and how everybody is just so helpful, and I have nothing but gratitude, and I'm just so thankful. So that's what I was thinking.
Thank you.
This is
There's
Ebony.
one word that keeps coming in my head from yesterday, and it was exposed to me as one word being uncovered, and that was my whole story, uncovered. That I was and is uncovering a lot of things that I just didn't want to bring to the light, and now it's exposed. I have exposed it. So it's a small word, but it's so important that I have come to that point where I can expose it, reprove it, and bring it to the light. And to me, that truly is a blessing. Thank you guys for listening. I received so much just from listening to you. I am just so happy today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
During the call, was I thinking? Well, one thought I had was how helpful this is. Yeah, that's something I hadn't, for me in particular, I hadn't necessarily spoken out loud about my priorities in terms of savings and things that I want to buy in the new year and building this business, and so it felt helpful to kind of say that out loud and get some feedback on something I hadn't brought up yet. So yes, helpful is the word. Thanks.
Thank you. And what did I think? Well, quite honestly, just staying focused on the, holding a space for the call was really my intention. And as I'm sitting here listening here at the end of the call, what I'm thinking is about an amazing amount of gratitude for the opportunity to be able to share my gifts, share who I am with others, and to have a forum, this coffee and chit chat, in order to do that, and to have people willing to be part of